welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie.the.cosmic.sailor, and today we are going to be looking at your predictions for the month of July. So we are going to start with an intention candle. That way you can choose what you want to experience throughout the month of July with these little candles right here. And then we're going to look at your general theme for the month of July. And then we're going to look at love, career, and your spirituality for the month of July. So that is the reading for today. You can choose your group based off of the tarot deck you want to use or the candle color. So we have 3 groups to choose from today. Whichever group you feel drawn to the most, that's most likely your reading. If you feel drawn to more than one group, that's totally okay. That just means there's more than one message for you here today. So the first group is this pile, and you will be using the animal tarot cards and the brown candle. The second group is this pile, and you will be using the Linestrider tarot with the yellow candle. And the third group is this stack of cards, and you will be using the Ethereal Visions Illuminated tarot with the white candle. So feel free to pause the video and meditate on the groups. I will have the timestamps linked in the description box below. That way you can click straight to your reading, and I will see you in your piles. Bye! Hello! If you chose pile number 1 with the animal tarot cards, this is your July prediction. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to set an intention. So you guys actually chose the brown candle, and brown is about grounding, it's about connecting with the earth, feeling safe in your body. These don't have to be your intentions. Choose whatever you feel called to choose, whatever you want to experience for the month of July, really. So we're going to light this candle, and then I'm going to let it burn till the end of the reading. Well, till it burns completely out. Even if the reading finishes before it burns, I'm going to set the candle aside and let it burn. That way your intention can manifest. So we're going to take a couple of breaths and a couple of quiet moments. Just finish the sentence. I choose blank for what I want to experience in the month of July. And I'll give you a couple of moments. Take a couple of deep breaths. I choose and just affirm your intention. If you need time, pause the video. We're going to go ahead and light your candle. I choose and it is so. So we're going to place your candle up here. I'll leave it in sight, that way you can see the flame burning. And I will leave this candle burning until it burns completely out, that way your intention can manifest for whatever it is you want to experience in the month of July. And connecting with your group's energy, I feel a lot of positivity around your month of July. I feel a lot of excitement, a lot of happiness, almost this kind of like anticipation of what's to come. I keep hearing a lot of dings, so I feel like you will receive a lot of synchronicities in the month of July and a lot of confirmation that you are on the right path. So we are going to go ahead and look at your general theme. The overall general theme of what you will experience in July, and then we'll get into your tarot cards, and with your tarot cards is when we'll look at more details like your love, career, and your spiritual journey. So let's go ahead and look at your general theme. So we have Mercury with the number 3. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Mercury. Let's go ahead and lay out all your cards. Oh. So I guess I forgot to take out the blanks, but I feel like this was meant to happen. The blank card for your month of July. To me, this says that almost like anything is possible. There's almost like an infinite potential of realities of what you can experience in the month of July. For your tarot card, you got the King of Wands. And you got Peanut Butter Dragon with Companion. And you got the Swan. Okay, so the general theme for your month of July, I feel like, is very creative. I feel like there's a lot of creative energy surrounding you. I feel like you could maybe be more drawn to the arts. So that's writing, drawing, painting, photography. I'm also hearing acting, really anything that's expressive or self-expressive. I feel like you could be more drawn to. With the Mercury here, this has to do more with writing. So that could be really significant for you. But I am just seeing the arts and being creative in general. And with the King of Wands here, I feel almost like you're taking control over what it is you want to experience in the month of July. I'm getting a significant message. In past months, you may have been kind of go with the flow or going wherever the universe was taking you. But I feel this strong sense of like regaining control over your life in the month of July. And with the lizard being here, the lizard is all about dreaming, your life into reality. So it's almost like you're tapping into your dreams, what you want to experience. I feel like you're creating it in the month of July. And with the blank archetype card being here, I feel like your spirit guides are saying the world is your oyster in the month of July. So whatever you want to happen, you can make it happen. I feel this strong message of believing in yourself in the month of July coming through. And I'm seeing that scene from Kung Fu Panda where he's becoming the dragon warrior and he opens the dragon scroll and it's blank, but it's interesting because you got the blank archetype card here, but it's blank and the only thing you can see on the dragon scroll is the reflection of yourself. And it's like the message with that is like you are the one who holds the power. The only thing stopping you from achieving what it is you want to achieve is yourself. But also there's so much empowerment in believing this. It's like I can achieve whatever I want whenever I put my intention toward my dreaming my world into being, really. And with Companion here, also with Mercury, I feel like you guys could be surrounded by a lot of people. One person in particular is coming through. I feel almost like a best friend type energy. This could be a partner. This could be a friend. I feel like they're really going to have your back in the month of July. And I feel like you guys could mirror a lot of things to each other. I'm seeing this person being very uplifting, and I feel almost like they are inspiring to you is something that's coming through. Maybe their positive outlook or their positive attitude could be inspiring you. And I'm hearing a line from a poem that I wrote, which it was like, don't be sad whenever things don't happen the way you want them to, and you look out and you see other people who are living the life that you desire. It's like use their joy as your inspiration, and soon your wings will come of your own creation. So I feel like you guys are going to be really tapped into your creative energy, really tapped into empowering yourself in the month of July as well. I love this for you, and it's like your life is almost going to be what you create, what you make of it. And I just feel this strong message of believing in yourself. And I'm hearing that song, it's like, believe it, achieve it. I can't remember, it's like a manifestation song. You could be really into listening to manifestation music, or law of attraction music is something that I'm also hearing. And the song, I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like, dream it, believe it, achieve it. And it all starts with your dreams in the month of July, so I feel like you're really in this creative, dreamer type energy, really wanting things to come to fruition. And it's this intention of wanting your desires to become a reality that I feel like you are going out there and making your dreams a reality in the month of July. I love this, and because you chose the brown candle is all about grounding. So coming into the present moment, I feel like will be very important for you, being here and now, because that's where your true power lies. Your spirit guides are saying when we project too much of our energy into the future, we can become kind of unbalanced in the present moment, and they're drawing me back to this truth that the only moment that exists is the present moment. And when you want your dreams to become a reality, you really have to focus on bringing all of your energy, all of your power back to the now. So I feel like that's very significant for you. I also feel wherever Mercury is in the month of July could be very significant for you. You guys may resonate with being Leo risings with the King of Wands here. Is something that I'm seeing, or there could be, I don't know where Mercury is in the month of July. It may be in Leo. We're in Cancer season right now, but we'll be shifting to Leo season in mid-July. So I feel like looking at the astrology is something that's coming through. I just feel a strong emphasis also on the people in your life in July. I feel like they will be very significant for you. Let's go ahead and get a little bit deeper. That was kind of your general theme for July: creativity, friendships, believing in yourself. I also feel with Mercury here, a strong emphasis on your thoughts. Your spirit guides are calling me to tell you that your thoughts create your beliefs, and your beliefs create your reality. So your spirit guides are saying no toxic thoughts. So it's almost like they're encouraging you in the month of July, when you experience a negative thought, to kind of separate yourself from that and not wrap your identity in these negative thoughts, just kind of let them pass through you. Something that I'm seeing. Let's just go ahead and get your tarot cards. I'm going to shuffle really quickly. Spirit guides of love and light. And I also want to note that you guys have a really big flame. I feel like passion is something that's highlighted here. I feel like you may experience a new spark of passion. This could be passion in relationships. This could be passion in career. But with you guys having this huge flame here, this energy is really bright and this is really vibrant. Your spirit guides are also kind of warning not to let the fire burn you. So maybe taking your time with things and not, getting too wrapped up in your passion is kind of a warning. But I just feel such this positive energy for your July. So I don't feel like you're going to have to worry about that too much. Your spirit guides are just highlighting me to that for 1 second. Let's go ahead and get your tarot cards. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 1 experience in love in July? Okay, so we have the 6 of Autumn coming out with the Kiwi. Your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. Okay, so with this coming out for your love life, this could be partnerships, romantic partnerships, this could be friendships, this could be really anybody who you have this love for in your life. But with the 6 of Autumn here, this is the 6 of Pentacles coming out. I feel like your spirit guides are saying what you give, you will get when it comes to love in the month of July. So if you have people in your life who you are uplifting, I see them uplifting you. And I also, with the coin and the feather here, I feel like you could be receiving signs that this person is your person, is something that's coming through. You may be hanging out with this person and you see an angel number, or you could see feathers or coins on the ground. That's something that's coming through. For love, we're going to go ahead and draw an oracle card to clarify. I've already shuffled this deck. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 1 experience in love in July? Okay, so we have another almost like giving card, number 61, Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. So when it comes to your relationships in the month of July, I do feel this strong message of mirroring coming through. You will get what you give in July. So if you're giving positivity and love and, you know, uplifting people, I feel like you will receive this energy in return. And I also feel this strong message about being grateful for the people in your life in July. I feel like you will, it's almost like soul tribe, or the people that you're hanging around could be a relationship. It's almost like you guys are really vibing on the same level. And I feel like you are almost feeling this strong sense of gratitude and this strong sense of connection when it comes to the people you love in your life. Okay, let's go ahead and look at career. This is a really positive message for your love life, I just want to say. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 1 experience in career in the month of July? What will pile number 1 experience in career in the month of July? Okay. So we just had another ding. A lot of dings in this pile. I don't know if you can hear those going off, but this is your message for career. For the month of July, you have the Lynx with number 18 in the moon. It's important to trust your intuition, even if you're unsure of what's happening. All will be revealed soon, so worry is unnecessary. Okay, so you might have some fear, or your spirit guides are saying subconscious limiting beliefs around your career in the month of July. So I feel your spirit guides are really encouraging you to focus on the present moment when it comes to your career, and trust that you are being guided where you need to be guided. You may feel almost like a sense of fog, or a sense of, I'm getting this feeling of almost like, am I going in the right direction? Am I doing, or is the career that I'm in the career that I'm meant to be in? And I feel it's almost like, I feel like your career could be testing some limiting beliefs that you have around trust, around faith, and around, you know, releasing worry. I feel if you have any anxiety in the month of July, I do feel like it could be surrounded in your career. And so I feel this strong message of trust where you are being led. And it says it's important to trust your intuition. So I'm getting this message in the month of July. If you feel like, you know, taking a break or taking a rest, to trust that. If you feel like following your inspiration, to trust that. If you feel like changing careers, to trust that. So I feel almost this sense of meditation on your career being highlighted, going within and focusing on how you feel about doing certain actions. I'm also getting called to tell you, this message is coming through, if you are indecisive about making a decision in your career, follow what feels good, is something that's coming through. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier for you for your career. I'm going to shuffle really quick. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 2 expect in career for the month of July? And I'm just noticing how big your flame is while we're doing the career portion, I feel like career, it's almost like your passion may be fueled toward your career is something that's coming through. What can pile number 1 expect in career for the month of July? Pile number 1 expect for career. Okay. So we have be at home with the Wombat Spirit, number 68. Okay, so you actually may work from home. That's something that's coming through. But I'm also getting this message, being comfortable in your own skin. I feel this strong message that you may be in between careers, or you may be pursuing a passion project that's not quite taken off the ground is something that's coming through. And your spirit guides are encouraging you to be comfortable in your own skin and trust. It's this message of trusting yourself and looking to yourself for answers, for guidance is something that's coming through. Be at home. And I also feel this message of feeling this sense of self-worth, that you are enough when it comes to your career. So your external reality may not reflect what it is that you desire in your career, but your spirit guides are saying anything that you desire, the feeling that you desire when you achieve something, you can have that feeling now. And I feel like this is very important for your career. So for example, if you think that whenever you achieve a certain amount of success in your career, it will get you that a feeling of joy or a feeling of accomplishment or a feeling of success, you can actually tap into those feelings now. You don't need to achieve anything or become something, because you are worthy and whole exactly as you are right now. And you are worthy of receiving that feeling of being good enough right now. Be at home in your own body. This feeling of comfort in your career, I feel like is something being highlighted. So if you feel almost like you're on shaky ground or you don't know what's going to happen, your spirit guides are really encouraging you to find that sense of comfort within. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and look at your spirituality, what you can expect to happen in your spiritual journey in the month of July. Let me just shuffle these really quick. Spirit guides of love and light. I was getting this message that was coming through. It's really funny because I was looking at your candle and I was almost kind of feeling a sense of worry, like as this candle's melting, I was kind of worried, like, where's the wax going? Where's the wax gonna go? But then I remembered something that I had heard on, I think his name is Hank Green. He does TikToks about science and about nature and about the earth. And he was making a lot of TikToks about how when the candle burns, the wax burns as well. And that's how you get the smell, because the wax is evaporating. It's burning into the atmosphere, because people were wondering, when you burn a candle, where's the wax going? And he kept making TikToks because nobody was understanding that the wax was burning. So I feel like in spirituality, there may be something that may be revealed to you, and it may almost bring you a sense of relief is something that's coming through. So I feel this message of releasing your worry, letting go of worry, because everything is working out exactly as it should. Let's go ahead and draw a card. What can pile number 1 expect to experience in spirituality? Okay. So you guys actually got 2 cards that came out, and both of them are 7s. So we have the 7 of spring and the 7 of summer. So spring is wands and summer is cups. So we have the 7 of wands and the 7 of cups. the Seven of Wands with the gecko, and again that lizard imagery, and the lizard is all about dreaming your world into being. So it says, be assertive, believe in yourself, and don't let anyone take away your personal power. Trust that your inner guidance is true and follow it completely. So with this coming through as your spiritual journey, I feel like something that's really being highlighted is trust that your inner guidance is true. So I felt that message strongly when connecting with your overall energy was trust and believe that you have the capabilities to experience the life that you want. You may be in the month of July feel like going outside of yourself to look for advice, guidance, or the next move you should make, but your spirit guides are saying you have all the answers. Anything that you need, look within yourself and you will realize that you are, it's almost like I feel like you could be realizing in the month of July that you are the compass. You are the light. So it's like, I feel it's almost like looking outside of yourself for light, and I feel in the month of July you realize that you are the guiding light. You are the one with all the answers. A lot of empowerment coming through for your month of July. And then we have the Seven of Cups with the Maine Coon kitten. So it says, it's time to stop procrastinating and make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. So much on listening to your heart, trusting your intuition, trust that your inner guidance is true. Believe in yourself, be assertive. So this coming through as your spiritual journey, what you can experience. So it's interesting, it says it's time to stop procrastinating. So I feel like in spirituality you may kind of come across analysis paralysis, or there may be a fork in the road, or there may be some sort of decision that comes to you in the month of July. But when you trust your inner guidance and you trust that you have all the answers, that you know where your life needs to go, I feel like it's almost like worry will be released. And I also feel like tapping into the feeling of accomplishment, what it feels like to accomplish something, is very important for you in your spiritual journey. Because when you tap into this feeling of accomplishment, this feeling of success, it's almost like you are coming back into your power and you're coming back into the present moment. And I feel this very strongly for you. And with 7-7 here, I was saying this in the beginning, but you may receive a lot of signs, a lot of synchronicities that you are on the right path. And your spirit guides are saying you are always on the right path because you are exactly where you need to be. It's like nobody can be you at this point in time. You are always where you are meant to be, is something that's coming through. But 7 is a very spiritual number. It's related to the higher self. It's related to the 7 chakras, the 7 days of the week. It's a very divine, almost like godly number. So I feel like you're going to be very connected to the divine, very connected to your spirit guides. And I also feel this message coming through. If you feel indecisive about something, your spirit guides are always there to help you. And they're always there to kind of guide you and give you guidance and advice if you feel like you're really struggling with making a decision. That's something that's coming through. We're going to go ahead and get an oracle card to clarify for your career. Oh, I'm sorry, for your spirituality. Spirituality. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 1 experience in spirituality in the month of July? Okay. So we have the owl spirit, you see clearly now, with another number 7. Do you see that, guys? 777. That's how connected you are to spirit in the month of July. That's amazing. I love that that came through for you. And it says, you see clearly now. And the owl is all about trusting your intuition as well. and it's all about believing in yourself. Trusting your sixth sense is something that's also coming through, and it's 2757 on the camera timer as I'm saying that. So you may be seeing 777 a lot in the month of July, but it's like I feel like you're going to be very tapped in and very in tune. And there's just really a message when it comes to your spiritual journey. Trust what you receive. And I feel like confusion may come when you doubt yourself. And so in order to clear the confusion, your spirit guides are really urging you to trust. Trust in the universe, trust in your spirit guides, trust in yourself. And I also feel like your psychic gifts could be very turned on in the month of July as well. And so that's why you're being encouraged to trust what it is you receive. But I feel like that's all I have for you. If you liked this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow. We would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello! If you chose pile number 2 with the Linestrider Tarot and the yellow candle, this is your reading. We are going to look at your July prediction, but first we're actually going to we're going to light an intention candle, so you're going to get to set an intention. Whatever you choose, whatever you want to experience in the month of July, by the time this candle burns out, your intention will be true, and it will be so. So you actually chose the yellow candle. Yellow is about the solar plexus chakra. It's about courage, confidence, self-empowerment. You can choose to set that as your intention, but you don't have to. I just thought I would say that. So we're going to take a couple of deep breaths. That way you can set your intention, what you want to experience in the month of July. So you can just finish the sentence, I choose in the month of July. So we're going to take a couple of deep breaths. Set your intention, I choose. So just affirm your intention. I choose. Okay, it is so. And I'm going to put this up here, and I'm going to let your candle burn until it completely burns out. If I finish the reading and your candle hasn't completely burned, I will set it off to the side and I'll let it burn completely until it burns out. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to look at your general theme for the month of July first, and then we'll get into love, career, and spirituality. So we have second house owning with the number 26 here, which is number 8. I feel like finances will be a huge theme for you in the month of July. An increase in finances is something that's coming through, but also just a highlight or a main focus on your money is something that's coming through. Spending and saving is something that's being highlighted. There may be something that you're saving your money for in the month of July, or there may be something that you're really focused on spending your money on. Let's see what else we have. So we have detective with the light attributes, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Shadow attributes, voyeurism, falsifying information. The detective. Pile number 2. Let's see what else we have. So your tarot card, you got the 6 of Swords. Okay. You have the Deer. And you have energy. Oh, sorry about that. Energy with the Coffee Dragon. Okay. Pile number 2. What can pile number 2 expect in the month of July? So I feel with the deer and the second house here, the second house is ruled by Taurus. A strong sense of connecting to Mother Nature, also nurturing yourself, nurturing your own nature, taking care of yourself, mothering yourself, I feel like could be a huge theme for you in the month of July. Energy. And I feel like there's something that your spirit guides are highlighting externally that may be influencing your energy internally. So there may be somebody or something that you may feel is draining your energy or boosting your energy. It really could be either or in the month of July. But I feel a huge emphasis on with the Six of Swords here, you may be leaving certain things that are no longer serving you, letting go of certain ideas or beliefs that are no longer serving you, specifically things that are affecting your energy levels. And your spirit guides are also highlighting me to tell you, if you do drink coffee, not to drink your first cup of the day as soon as you wake up, and to allow yourself to kind of settle, allow your spirit to kind of settle back into your body and really connecting with your own energy before you do anything. So that includes drinking coffee, scrolling on social media, or scrolling on your phone, or looking at other people's social media. I feel like you're really focusing on your energy in the month of July, what gives you energy, what takes your energy away, and your spirit guides are saying time is money. So I just feel this strong emphasis on where you're spending your time, where you're spending your money, and time, money, and energy. It's like the 3 things that I feel like you're going to be really focusing on in the month of July: time, money, and energy. Where these things are going, because I feel like it's affecting your personality, and also your temperament is something that's coming through. I also, with the detective here, I feel like one of your themes for the month of July is self-inquiry, self-introspection. I feel like you could be doing a lot of contemplating or a lot of thinking about where your life is going, where your energy is going, specifically your time, energy, and money, where these things are going, because it's almost like your spirit guides are highlighting me when you have an abundance of time, energy, and money. It's the first thing in the morning. It's before we've spent money, it's before we've spent energy, and in the mornings specifically we feel like we have an abundance of time. We have the whole day ahead of us. And so I feel like really grounding, I feel just this strong emphasis of really focusing on your morning routine is something that's coming through, because your spirit guides are saying your morning routine is the foundation of your day. Really interesting that that's coming through. And then detective, great powers of observation and intuition. I feel also if you do have a morning routine, if you have been setting yourself up for success for the day, I feel like your spirit guides want to congratulate you on this, and I feel like they want to reassure you that you're doing the right thing, that you're on the right path, especially if you're taking time to take care of yourself. Self-care, self-love, I feel like could be something that's really highlighted in the month of July for you as well. See if I'm seeing anything else. I feel almost like an abundance meditation would be very helpful for you, and realizing that the feelings that you want or crave, you can create those within yourself in the month of July. And I also feel just this strong emphasis on inner harmony, inner peace for your month of July as well. So letting go of things that almost create a sense of chaos in your life, specifically if there's people who are like high drama people, or if there's situations that are high stress situations. I can see you letting go of those things and focusing more on nurturing your energy in the month of July. And your spirit guides are also saying, do what makes you feel less stressed. So I feel like if you may have indecision or not knowing what to do, specifically when it comes to emotions around other people is something that's being highlighted. So if you're worried about how other people will feel if you do certain things, or how other people will perceive you if you do certain things, your spirit guides are urging you to let that go and focus on what will make you feel less stressed in this moment. Whether that's drinking water, whether that's grounding your energy in nature, whether that's, watching a funny movie, or playing with your animals, or connecting with people who give you a sense of safety, a sense of security, a sense of love, laughter, joy. That kind of thing I feel like is something that's being highlighted for you in July. But let's go ahead and look at your tarot cards. For love, I also do want to highlight your candle. The flame feels very still. It feels very calm, very peaceful. So I feel like a general theme for your month of July is this sense of inner harmony, inner peace, inner tranquility. What will bring you peace in the moment? What will allow you to feel this sense of calm, serenity, stillness? I also feel like you could be doing a lot of clearing, a lot of cleansing as well. This could be physically, cleaning up your space, letting go of like objects in your environment that are, draining your energy. Getting specifically if you have like a pile of stuff, straightening that out. But this could also be mental energy, clearing your mental energy. Let's go ahead and look at your love. Spirit guides of love and light. What will pile number 2 expect in love? What can pile number 2 expect in love the month of July? Pile number 2. Okay. Oh. So we have the 4 of Swords that came out for your love life in the month of July. Again, it's that message of inner peace, of inner harmony. I feel like you, in the month of July, will have an inclination to be around people who almost like allow you to feel peace is something that's coming through. You may... there's an interesting messaging coming through. You may have a family that was very chaotic, and so you may with your I'm hearing specifically 0 to 7 programming be drawn toward people who are high drama, or people who need emotional validation, or people who need somebody to be more grounded. I feel in the month of July, you really wanting to surround yourself with people who are more calm, more peaceful. They don't have to be so expressive all the time. You guys can just sit together and just be. Specifically, I'm getting if you have a partner, or if you are single and looking for a partner, I feel like you'll be more drawn toward people who have this sense of inner stability, who are more grounded in their energy, and just have this sense of tranquility or peace about them is something that's coming through. Or if you're interested in somebody, I feel like if they have this sense of peace, I feel like you'd be more drawn to them in the month of July, as opposed to people who are more chaotic or more sporadic or more emotionally unstable. I feel like you may kind of cut these people out of your life, or you may not be as interested in them as something that's coming through. Let's go ahead and get a clarifier card. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 2 What can pile number 2 expect in love in the month of July? Okay, so we had 2 cards flip out. You Are Not Alone and Time to Heal. I'm actually going to put Time to Heal back because it was on the bottom. So we'll keep You Are Not Alone. It did come out in reverse. So with this coming out as your love for July, your spirit guides are really urging you to know that you are always connected to people, that you are never alone. Even if there are people in your life who you're cutting out, even if you do have this feeling of, it's almost like I can see you trying to kind of grasp toward people, even if they don't serve your highest and best good, even if they drain you of time, energy, or money. Again, that's, I feel like, your 3 main focuses for your month of July. I can see you may be, if you struggle with codependency, maybe trying to go back to them. But I feel like your spirit guides are really highlighting that you always have your spirit guides around you. You are never alone. And if you have this feeling of loneliness, what is the advice? Actually, I'm going to look in the book because I feel like the book can say it best. For your love life. Okay. So it says, have you been channeling all your affection to just one person, or counting on only one friend or individual to hold you up, heedless of your resources all around you? You deserve support and love from many people. And when Otter Spirit arrives, you are reminded that you have a community. Somewhere is another friend who wants to experience the joy of giving to you and seeing your happiness as you receive their gift of attention, affection, and kindness. Otter Spirit wants you to open your eyes to see the love that is available to you from all directions. Do you believe it? Do you feel it? Reach out to someone and you will see that they want to hold your hand as much as you want to hold theirs. Love, support, and friendship are available to you, so connect with community and friends. So with this coming out as your love message, I feel like your spirit guides really are saying that you can receive love from more than one direction, and you have a community and you have friends, and I feel like your spirit guides are really urging you to channel this loving energy into your friends in the month of July, and not maybe expecting one singular person to give you everything that you need. And your spirit guides are saying that actually, even, when you are in a committed partnership, isn't sustainable. It's draining on the other person. It's draining on you when you expect one person to fill all of your needs. We fill our needs of love. We fill our love cup through many people, through our friendships, through our coworkers, through our parents, through our siblings, through our romantic partnership. And your spirit guides are really urging you to remember this when it comes to love in the month of July. So we're going to go ahead and look at your career for the month of July. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 2 expect in career in the month of July? And it's interesting that this flipped out because as I was looking outside, I saw a butterfly, and butterflies are all about transformation. We have death coming through, which is about change, endings, and new beginnings. And there's this white butterfly that keeps floating back and forth across my window. So for your career, for the month of July, if you've been feeling called to leave a certain job and start a new one, I feel like your spirit guides could be encouraging you to do this in the month of July. Death is all about endings, but your spirit guides are saying within every ending is a new beginning. So if you feel like changing careers, or if you feel like letting go of a job, your spirit guides are highly encouraging you to do this in the month of July and not focus so much on the ending, on the letting go, but on the excitement of the new beginning, of what else is out there. Specifically, I feel like this might have to do with coworkers. Is something that's coming through. If you're in a job where you don't feel particularly connected with your coworkers and you don't feel almost like in alignment with them, and you could have been receiving signs, synchronicities, symbols. I'm also feeling emotions. You may have been feeling strong emotions of sadness, or, isolation is something that's coming through in career. Your spirit guides are saying it's okay to let those people go and go out there and look for it's interesting because they're saying career tribe. I feel like you're meant to collaborate with people in career. I feel like you're meant to work with other people in harmony in career. And you may be feeling called to let go of some people who are no longer serving you, or let go of a job that's no longer serving you and look for something else in career. And your spirit guides are saying to let go of fear. I feel like you may have a feeling like, what if this job doesn't work out too? Your spirit guides are saying you cannot know what is to happen until you experience it. So I feel like that could be a message for somebody. So let's go ahead and get an oracle card. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 2 expect in career? Okay, so we had 2 cards flip out. We'll take the top one. So we have overcome any obstacle, and then we have think on your feet with the fox spirit. We'll keep the rhino spirit because that's the one that came out first. Oh. Sorry about that. Let me move these cards up a little bit. Overcome any obstacle. With the number 5. 5 is all about change as well. I'm also feeling this sense of adventure in your career. I feel like your spirit guides may be urging you to change your perspective or look at something in a different way when it comes to your career. You may have been coming up to a challenge, or, with this obstacle card here, it's like you may have been hitting your head against a wall when it comes to your career. Your spirit guides are saying change your perspective about what it is you see. And I also feel like with the overcome any obstacle, I feel like no matter what challenge you come across in career, you will be able to overcome it. You may have to, kind of change the way you're going about it, or change the way you're seeing it. I feel like this could also have to do with a belief. I feel like you may have all or nothing thinking is something that your spirit guides are saying. Specifically when it comes to career, you may be wanting a certain outcome or wanting to experience it a certain way. Your spirit guides are saying release this, because the universe is always changing, always shifting, and you are meant to almost like flow like water when it comes to your career, and let your ideas transform. Let the way you think your career should be transform as well. Really interesting. Overcome any obstacle. So with this is a really good omen coming out for your career. If you have a challenge, or if you feel like you can't overcome something, I see you overcoming it in the month of July. Okay. Really good message for your career. I feel like your spirit guides are saying blessing in disguise. So you may be, it's almost like hitting your head against a wall because you want it a certain way, but your spirit guides are saying better. Whatever you want to experience will be better when it comes to your career. So we're going to go ahead and get spirituality. A lot of transformation in career. You may start a new job in the month of July. You may pursue a new passion in the month of July. I'm also hearing you may discover a new passion and want to turn that passion into a career in the month of July as well. And your spirit guides are also highlighting me to say, Life is not without challenge. We all experience challenge, but how we overcome the challenge really is the key to our success. And I feel like a positive outlook is something that you're being encouraged to adapt when it comes to your career. Let's go ahead and look at spirituality. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 2 expect in spirituality in the month of July? Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands coming out. Spirituality. Okay, so in your spiritual journey in the month of July, you may experience a lot of fast movement, a lot of fast acceleration, a lot of fast growth. I feel like your spiritual journey and your career, also your relationships, it's almost like, I feel like you guys are really fast learners, really fast at adapting in the month of July, and I feel like it's almost like everything you learn, whether it's through your relationships or your career, it's like you're turning it into a spiritual lesson, and it's allowing you to evolve at a very fast rate. In the month of July, and your spirit guides are saying fall down 9, get back up 10. So I feel this strong like persistence or perseverance, or almost, you do have overcome obstacles in your career, but it's like this pushing forward when it comes to your spiritual journey. I feel like you may go through, it's interesting because I see somebody having this really strong ability to bounce back or, like rebound when it comes to challenge. And there was actually this message that I received personally on a video, I believe it was Chloe Taylor. She was talking about the ability to rebound. I feel like that's something that's very highlighted in your spiritual journey in the month of July. This ability to, it's not about how many times you get knocked down. It's okay to have bad days, but it's like, when the sun rises again, it's a fresh start, it's a new day. And I feel almost this strong message of like cleansing and clearing being highlighted in your spiritual journey. But it's like, I feel like you're almost moving very fast when it comes to your spiritual journey in the month of July. It's like you're not allowing yourself to wallow or feel sorry for yourself. I feel like I'm not seeing you like dismiss feelings of resistance when they come up. I feel like you will have this really good ability to sit and feel them and know when to release them and let them go. And because you have this strong ability to release and let go, I feel like this could be why you had this message of inner peace coming through as being one of your focuses. Because when we can let go of what's no longer serving us, it's almost like it allows us to come back to this sense of peace, the sense of stability much faster than if we were to hold on to things that are weighing us down. I'm going to draw an oracle card for your spiritual journey. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 2 expect in spirituality? Okay, so we actually had 2 cards flip out. We're going to take, we had 3. I'll show you all of them, but we'll take the one that was on top. So we have number 12, sing your own song. And I just saw 2727 on the clock timer. We had see the bigger picture, and we had let spirit be your guide coming through, but we'll keep this one as your main message for what you will experience in spirituality. Sing your own song. So your spirit guides are saying, sing a song about a song, sing along. I feel like even if you do experience challenge in your career, even if you do experience challenge in your relationship, your spiritual journey is one of growth, one of very quick and fast evolution. And I just feel like even if things may seem like they're falling apart on the outer world, or your outer experience doesn't seem to be in alignment with your inner experience, I feel like you guys are just going to be really happy, really like almost like free-spirited. Your spirit guides are saying 5,000 candles in the wind. If you've ever seen Parks and Rec, it's a song that Andy sings whenever little Sebastian passes away. So it's almost like, I feel like even if things don't seem like they're working on the outer, your spiritual journey is evolving very fast because you're being very drawn to go within. And I feel like you're focusing on your inner emotions, even if they don't reflect, what's going outside. I feel like it's not really going to matter when it comes to your spiritual journey. And that's why you have Sing Your Own Song. I feel like you could be really finding this voice of positivity when it comes to your spiritual journey. I feel like affirmations could be very significant for you, and just repeating things to yourself that make you feel good within. And I feel like such a strong emphasis on your inner journey, inner peace, inner harmony, inner joy, inner positivity, and this light within that I feel like you may be really cultivating in the month of July as well. And I feel like music could be very important for your spiritual journey as well. But if you liked this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye. Hello! If you chose pile number 3 with the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot, or the white candle, this is your reading. We are going to be looking at your July predictions. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to start with your intention candle. So I'm going to light this candle and let this candle burn completely. If the reading finishes before it burns, I'm going to set it off to the side and let it burn all the way through. And what this is going to do, it's going to allow your intention to be released into the universe. So whenever your intention candle fully burns out, you can know and you can trust that your intention will come true. So, your intention can be whatever you want it to be, whatever you choose to experience in the month of July. You did choose the white candle, so the white candle is all about cleansing, clearing, healing. Your intention doesn't have to be this. It can be whatever you want. I just thought I'd mention that way you know about the white candle. So we're going to go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths, and you'll just finish this sentence. I choose blank in July. So we'll take a couple of quiet moments. That way you can feel and think about what you want to experience in the month of July. If you need to pause the video to kind of feel out what your intention is, do so now. But we're going to go ahead and light your intention candle. So just repeat your intention. I choose so. We're just going to set your candle up here for now. We're going to go ahead and get into the reading. We are going to look at your oracle cards first, and then we'll get into your tarot cards where we'll look in more details, love, career, and spirituality. But first we're going to start with the general theme for your month of July. So we have Leo, I will, with the number 17. We have the Artist, light attributes, expressing a dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Shadow attribute, using talent as an excuse to mistreat others, posing as the starving artist to elicit pity. And I just saw 333 on the clock timer. I feel like you guys are going to be almost like communicating with spirit at such a deep and intimate level. It's almost like you won't be using language is something that's coming through. Especially Leo is the 5th house. And the 5th house is also a creative house. It's a house of self-expression. It's also a house of children as well, being like connected to your inner child. So I feel a strong connection to your inner child in the month of July. I feel like you guys are going to be very expressive. This could be through art, but this could also be through self-expression as well. Let's see what else we have. So we have the 3 of Swords as your tarot card. We have the Wolf. And we have Organize with the Peapod Dragon. Okay. So I just heard getting your house in order. So this could be something that's highlighted for you in the month of July, getting your inner world in order. This could be mentally, but this could also have to do with organizing your physical reality. I do feel a strong connection to your emotional state with the 3 of Swords here and your mental state. I feel like you may be bringing your mental state and your emotional state into balance, into harmony in the month of July. I also feel like you could really be discovering who you are meant to be in the world, what you are meant to bring to this world. I feel a strong, with the wolf here, connection to family. So I feel almost kind of like a warning coming through for your July to not focus or worry too much about how other people perceive you, specifically your family, and don't let other people's negative bias is something that's coming through, but also don't let other people's conditioning reflect how you want to experience your life. With the Artist coming through, it's like the things you're doing, who you are becoming is not mainstream, your spirit guides are saying, is not what everybody else is doing. And so when you look to what everybody else is doing to validate what it is you're doing, I feel like you may come up with this feeling of sadness or this feeling of disappointment, like I'm not doing what everybody else is doing, therefore what I'm doing is not valuable. But your spirit guides are strongly suggesting that you move away from this talk. And if this means, letting go of certain family members or letting go of people that have this kind of, you should be doing this because this is what will bring success in your life, letting go of these people, I feel like, is something that's being highlighted. And I feel almost it's like when you're in this energy of passion, and when you're in this energy of expressing yourself from your truth, from your heart, and from your solar plexus chakra specifically, when you're in your own authenticity, the people who are meant to be in your life will be in your life. And I feel like you could be attracting new connections, new relationships. If there's been people in your life who have hurt you, I feel like you may be letting go of these people in the month of July. And I'm getting a strong connection to family. If there's family who, have not been as supportive of your dreams or told you that you should be doing something else or gave you this feeling of, like you're a disappointment or like you're letting people down, let go of these people. I feel like you will be letting go of these people in the month of July, or you may be coming to a certain realization that these people aren't benefiting you in any way, which is interesting. I feel like your spirit guides really want you to feel these emotions if somebody is hurting you, because it's almost like I feel like forgiveness could be a theme for you for July, but also your spirit guides are highlighting to not forget. You can forgive people for, not accepting you, but don't allow these people's, it's almost like, don't allow these people's thoughts about how you should live your life to shape how you should live your life. I feel like you guys are just you guys are giving this like bright, bubbly, really intense inner world energy. And I feel like it's meant to be expressed, and people who are meant to receive the messages that you relay through your art will receive them. And it's like the people who aren't meant to receive those messages won't receive them. And so I feel almost this strong message, if you're looking to your family to validate what it is that you're doing, your spirit guides are saying to not do this. And I feel almost like they're encouraging you in the month of July to validate your own existence, to validate that the way you express yourself is just as beautiful as the way that your family expresses themselves. And it's like forgiveness, I feel like, could be a huge theme for you in the month of July. And also it's like, when we forgive people, it's like your spirit guides are saying, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Your family could be very unconscious. Your family could be very conditioned by society, is something that's coming through. I feel like your family may do things because other people are doing them, or because other people think that this is what success means, and you're meant to go on this different journey. And your spirit guides are saying neither journey is better than the other, but this is the one that you are meant to experience. And so I feel like your spirit guides are really asking you to almost like take a leap of faith into the unknown and do what it is that you feel called to do. Express yourself how you feel called to express yourself. I feel like you guys may have fixed energy is something that's coming through in your chart: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, or Scorpio. I feel like you guys could be very eccentric in the way you dress, in the way you speak, and also I feel a strong message of career coming through with your reading as well. You may want to do something that's not conventional or not traditional, or may even be seen as taboo. I feel your career being highlighted strongly for your theme for the month of July, but also your connections with family. I also wanted to mention you may start out this month feeling almost kind of meek or small. And if your family makes you feel this way, you don't have to share everything that you're doing with them, is something that's coming through, because I feel like you are this expressive person in the month of July, and you may speak about your passions or the things that inspire you, and it may hurt you when it's not well received by other people. But I feel like your spirit guides are urging you to let this go and trust that the path you are on is unique to you, is something that's coming through for the month of July. And just forgive these people, because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know how their words can affect other people. And I feel like these people who are more negative or conditioned by society are very unconscious and don't realize the things that they say have such an impact on other people, is something that's coming through. Let's go ahead and look at your love life in the month of July. Spirit guides of love and light. I also, with this organized here, I feel like your spirit guides are saying in the month of July, you may be being encouraged to organize your thoughts. I feel like journaling could be significant for you. Let's go ahead and look at your love life. What can pile number 3 expect in love in the month of July? Okay, so we have Temperance coming out. This is Sagittarius energy, so there may be a significant Sagittarius person that you may be romantically interested in the month of July. And I just saw 222 on the clock timer. So with Temperance coming out for your love life, I feel like it's almost like you may be more inclined to go within and nurture yourself. I feel this strong sense of inner harmony. And I feel your spirit guides are saying when you are in harmony and balance with yourself, your relationships will reflect this to you. And if there's people who are, just kind of disappearing or not being as involved in your life, your spirit guides are also almost saying like this is a sign that these people are not contributing to a sense of inner harmony. And that's why it's almost like I feel like divine intervention, like your spirit guides may be pushing these people out of your life. Maybe certain people don't call you as much, or maybe certain people don't try and reach out and communicate with you as much. And it's almost because I feel like they could be disrupting you or causing a sense of dis-ease within your body, specifically. I also feel like there's a significant message. You may be invited to go to like a pool party or some body of water with some people. I feel like this will be really fun. So this could be the ocean, this could be a lake, a river, a pool, or just some type of like water event with some people. I feel like this will be really fun. I feel like that may be significant for only a few of you. Let's go ahead, move this down a little bit. Let's get an oracle card for you. What can pile number 3 expect in love in July? Okay, so we have the Swan Spirit. This is also water energy. Time for a deep dive. So when it comes to your relationships, I feel like you may be doing a lot of reflection, a lot of contemplation about whether these people are actually serving your best good or whether these people are inhibiting you in some sort of way. And I feel like you may be doing a lot of reflection, thinking about what these people are providing for you. I feel like relationships is a strong focus for you in the month of July. I feel like you're being urged to forgive people for the part that you've played and forgive people for the part that they've played when it comes to hurting you is something that's coming through. I feel like water could be very healing for you in regard to relationship in the month of July. And we have the number 6 here. I also feel like you may struggle with perfectionistic tendencies, and your spirit guides are saying that you cannot shape how other people see things. So I feel like you guys may actually be natural born helpers, natural born healers. We do have the Artist here, and it says you can see life symbolically in the month of July. So you may be able to see how other people are hurting or harming themselves. But I feel like your spirit guides are really urging you to focus on how you can heal your own self and let go of people. I feel like a huge message for you in relationships is that you cannot heal people. Is something that's coming through. You can only heal yourself. And you may be doing a lot of reflection around this in the month of July. Let's go ahead and look at your career. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 3 expect in career in the month of July? Okay. So we have the King of Cups here coming out for career. I feel like you guys may feel more emotionally connected to your coworkers is something that's coming through. Or to the people that you work with, or to the people who work in similar careers, or in a similar career or field as you. You may feel more drawn to reach out to these people, to connect with these people, to talk to these people. And your spirit guides are almost saying like, this is your family. This is your soul tribe. I feel like a strong emphasis on wanting to find people or community who understand you. And I feel like the people in your work or career field are really going to understand you in the month of July is something that's coming through. And I also feel like if you are having problems with family, maybe talking to your coworkers about it is something that's coming through. I feel like they may have some insight or advice or guidance. Let's draw an oracle card. King of Cups. I feel almost like your love and career are kind of connected in the month of July. There may be somebody at your work who admires you or sees you as being emotionally immature, or you may see somebody at your work who is emotionally mature, who knows how to handle their emotions, and they almost have this sense of peace around them or in their aura is something that's coming through. They may be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's go ahead and draw an oracle card. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 3 expect in career? Okay. So we have number 24, Electric Eel Spirit, bring your ideas to life. Wow. With the number 6 again, and more water energy. Water, very significant. You may receive a lot of ideas or inspiration while you're in the shower. That's something that's coming through, but it says bring your ideas to life. So if you are an artist, if you are a creative type, your career is being highlighted in the month of July because you will receive some kind of idea that needs to be acted on. Your spirit guides are saying act on your ideas, act on your inspiration. And your spirit guides are also drawing me to tell you when you receive an idea, it's meant for you to act on. Especially if you are a creative type, I feel like you may have almost like a river of ideas coming to you in your career in the month of July. I feel your spirit guides also encouraging you to write your ideas down because you may forget them, or you may be doing something else. Like for example, if you're in the shower, or if you're, cleaning the house or something, and you can't immediately act on your idea to write it down and then act on it whenever you have the free time. Electric Eel. I feel like you guys are going to be very magnetized in your career is something that's coming through. Like people, it's almost like all eyes on you. People may be drawn to what it is you're creating. People may be drawn to what it is that you're expressing. I'm hearing that song, Electric Feel by MGMT. I feel like that song and that song is about being, different than everybody else, but being so magnetizing. It's like you electrically shock people with your ideas, with your attractiveness, with your beauty. I feel a career, and it's almost like I'm seeing like an infinity symbol. I feel like they're very connected, your career and your love life. You may be expressing your passions, like it's almost like this loving feeling, you may be expressing it in your career, or your career may allow you to meet somebody in love is something that's coming through. Let's go ahead and look at your spirituality. Bring your ideas to life. That's a really good omen for your career. Pour your love into your work is something that's coming through. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 3 expect in spirituality? Okay. So we have the moon coming out. There may be a lot of unknowns. There may be almost a sense of not knowing what's next when it comes to your spiritual journey. I'm also feeling this sense of almost like wonder or curiosity, also a sense of reflection. I feel like maybe you may be looking up at the sky a lot at night, and I feel like you may receive some sort of spiritual download when you're looking at the stars. And I'm also getting this feeling of, it's almost like this feeling that we are so small in comparison to the infinite. we are but a speck of dust floating on a speck of dust. I feel like you may have these kind of realizations in your spiritual journey. And I feel like that may be why it's allowing you to release people in your life who aren't serving you or who cause stress. I feel almost, and this message was coming through in pile number 2 as well, or was it pile 1? I can't remember. You may be feeling called to release stressful situations or stressful people and follow your inner peace, follow your inner harmony. And if that means you have to let certain connections go, I feel like you will do so in order to remain, or in order to have this sense of inner peace, this sense of inner harmony. I also feel like the moon could be very significant when it comes to manifestation for you in the month of July. So working with the cycles of the moon. And I believe we may be having a full moon on July 4th, I think. A full moon in Capricorn. That could be significant for you, or a significant day for you in July. Let's go ahead and get an oracle card. For your spirituality. I feel almost, it's also giving this energy of bringing your unconsciousness to light. Bringing the unconscious to light. There may have been certain things that you were taught about how life is, or about how life should be, or about the meaning of life that you may be letting go of in the month of July, or you may be realizing that certain ideas that you have aren't actually yours, but they come from, your spirit guides are saying, your ancestors, your people who, you know, it's like not even your parents, it's like things your parents believe about the world, about God, about religion, about spirituality, were given to them by their parents and their parents' parents and their parents' parents' parents. It's like these ideas that have been passed down. You may be realizing that they aren't yours. So you may be coming to new conclusions about how life is, the meaning of life, how life works. Let me go ahead and shuffle. Spirit guides of love and light. What can pile number 3 expect in spirituality in the month of July? Oh, sorry about that. Pile 3 expect in spirituality. Your spirit guides are saying nobody has all the answers. So you may be kind of coming to this realization that life is what you make it. And that you have the power, you can claim your power to decide what you want life to mean for you. And this may be why there's this connection between almost like sadness, disappointment, and your family members, because you may kind of realize that the thoughts that they believe create their reality, and they're choosing to, you know, remain in this constant loop of fear or anxiety. You may be releasing a lot of fear is something that's coming through. I'm also getting you may be processing and releasing certain emotions through your dreams in the month of July. What can pile number 3 expect in spirituality? Okay, and look at that. We have another number 6. A lot of synchronicities. I feel like you guys are going to be very connected to the divine. We have 6. This reduces 24, reduces to 6, and then we have another 6. 6 may be a number that you see a lot in the month of July. 666. Also, 24 could be a number that you see, or the 6th of July or the 24th of July could be significant days for you as well. Lay a solid foundation. Yeah, so I feel like when it comes to your spiritual journey, you may be releasing limiting beliefs that maybe your parents ingrained in you or society ingrained in you. Or I'm also hearing your peers, people that you went to school with may have acted a certain way, and you may have shaped the way you view things around those interactions. Like, because this happened, this is the truth of the world. I feel like you may be coming to new truths. And I just feel like you could be practicing a lot of self-love affirmations, positive affirmations, and beginning to build a new foundation. It says, lay a solid foundation with the beaver spirit. So you may actually develop some sort of ritual for your spirituality. This could be lighting candles, this could be creating an altar, this could be journaling, this could be a morning tarot routine or a morning meditation routine. I'm also hearing exercise, so this could be like a morning Tai Chi routine or a morning yoga routine. I feel like your morning routine is something that's being highlighted here when it comes to your spiritual journey, setting up a solid foundation for the rest of the day. How you start your day matters, your spirit guides are saying. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I feel like that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you later. Bye.